You talked a lot just there and previously about sort of the importance of development. You look at guys like, Felix is one of them. Look at guys on the current roster. Some of the guys who I think we're going to see more of this year, Andrew Linegang and John Pastore and, Damian Ilalio, guys who have grown up in this football program. With the two portal windows and NIL, how do you continue to be a developmental football program? Because I know that's something that you pride yourself on.
Yeah, relationships. That's the number one thing. And I take Connor Riley, who I think is the best offensive line coach in the country. And I've been fortunate because I've been around Riles as an assistant coach. So I've seen him in that respect. And then was with him at North Dakota State and then brought him down here. The fact of two things I look at. All those 6-year kids last year, the KTs, the Gillies, the Duffs, and then you had Beebs. They all could have gone somewhere else. They had their degrees. Most of them had masters. They wanted to come back here and play. Well, when you do that, then you've got the Pastores, the Line Gangs, and some of those other guys are like, man, this was my time, and now I'm not playing as these guys came back. But because of the fact that they had an unbelievable relationship with Riles, an unbelievable relationship with their teammates, and loved what we're doing, loved our culture here, those kids stayed. And so that's development. We're lose 4 or 5 senior offensive linemen, and we're going to have 4 senior offensive linemen start for us next year or play significant amount of time for each other. And I'm like, that doesn't happen a lot of places. And I'm excited because I think some of the younger players can learn from some of those situations of if you bide your time and you develop, there's things greater than just football in front of you. And I believe this, and you know this as well. Every athlete needs to have adversity, not only on the field, but off the field. And do you have people that loved you and trust you and be around you enough to lead you to help you through that adversity? And, all of our offices up there, those doors are always open. And it's neat because at Kansas State, and I know this is one of the things that you and I talked about in your first couple of years with me, Henny, our kids are always around us. Our players are always up in our offices. Our players want to have interaction with us. They're not walking around on eggshells saying, I don't want to run into Coach Klieman or I don't want to run into Coach Malone today. They like that interaction because it's not all football. There's a lot of life lessons up there too.